Today I'm watching the 1985 film House. I love cheesy 80s movies, so I'm curious to see where we're gonna go with this. It was such a crazy decade for film, and given that it's a one-word title, House, I feel like that's gonna be pretty self-explanatory. I don't know whether it's gonna be a haunted house, something else going on, but yeah, that's obviously my first impression. Just with the one-word title, it's kind of hard to predict too much. I have seen a Japanese film called House, which was crazy. You can check out that reaction on my channel as well. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what this is all about. It's definitely been recommended a few times, so I'm curious to dive in and check it out. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows or movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Steve Miner's name looks familiar. Ooh, I'm blanking on where I recognize the name. Oh, I love that. Was a cool transition into the house. And almost these like inverted shots, like close-ups of the house, but like the color is off. Yeah, very interesting. And this POV, like, pan style around the house as this cat runs away. It's a beautiful looking house, but definitely a little spooky as well. Interesting. I thought we would follow him to the door, but we've pulled back. Well, that's a terrifying painting. Oh my gosh. It almost looks like Salvador Dali, but I don't know if that's the first thing that came to mind.
Mrs. Hooper? It's me, the grocery boy.
He doesn't even get a name, he's just the grocery boy. Uh-oh, shoot, nobody's home. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I guess that's Mrs. Hooper. Cheese and rice. It's like, bye! Hopefully he's going to get the police or something. Yeah, what's going on? Body count already.
Like your hair.
Thanks. I've never missed her show. Not once since it's been on the air. She is so enchanting to watch.
Some got diehard fans over here. Okay.
I've got to write this book.
There's a picture of a tuxedo cat on the fridge. Oh, I have a tuxedo cat as well. It's frozen dinners.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Hello,
I don't think the FBI answers like that, but okay.
By the way, I got a call from Decor at CIA. Please do me a favor. Leave him alone.
Okay, I'm curious to see what happened to his son, if the FBI is involved then.
To yourself.
Okay.
Why can't you just...
Everybody, let's look happy.
Can you hold on just 1 second?
Hold on, wait, Sandy.
This fake poker game he's pretending to have. Oh my god, zombie hand. Cheese and rice. Was that supposed to be his son?
Jimmy?
Yeah, it's interesting to learn more about his backstory and how he grew up here, and yeah, I'm very curious to find out what's going on with his son. Was he kidnapped? Yeah, like if the FBI is involved. Oh my gosh, not in the pool. Oh my gosh. Is this like another dream he's having, or just a memory since he's back at this place?
This place. Worst comes to worst, person could lease out the big house and move in here.
Why does he just have a harpoon lying around? Oh my god.
Say, whatever happened to this uncle?
Oh, he was diving for abalone off of Point Reyes.
Oh my god. Sir.
Oops, sorry about that.
Way too casual for guys who got harpooned in the neck.
This, will you? She must have been working on this right before she died. Gives me the creeps. Morbid little woman, wasn't she?
It's very Twilight Zone. The clock. Oh my god, the blood in the sink. What is happening here? The watch, yeah.
We'll let you know as soon as we have some.
It was the house. It was the house that did it.
Right.
Hey, that's the name of the movie. Yeah, she clearly thinks the house is haunted and that the house took Jimmy. Okay.
What, you old bat? Touchy.
I wonder why. Are we doing like alternate reality or something? What's going on? Or yeah, it's a haunted house.
Hello?
I mean, a house like there's ghosts for sure. For sure. And especially considering he knows his aunt died here. Like, no, I would not be staying there alone. No, thank you. And to see his reflection in the mirror from that shot on the stairs, it's reminding me a little bit of the Changeling, where they had like the ball drop down the stairs as well. Okay, no thank you, ghosts.
One, Roger. It tricked me. I didn't think it could, but it did.
I'm guessing she thinks the house took her, based off what she said about Jimmy. Oh god, not again.
He's going to trick you too, Roger.
Oh no, tell me he's dreaming.
Knows everything about you. Leave while you can.
No!
Oh, ghost. Okay, yeah, I mean, that should be enough for you to pack your bags. We know he won't, because then the movie would be over, but still. Spooky.
Hi. Howdy, neighbor. Just move in?
Yeah, last night.
Harold Gorton.
I haven't seen Cheers, but I feel like he's on Cheers.
Woman lived here before you was nuts.
Let me know in the comments. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but he looks familiar.
Hey, really. Wouldn't be surprised if someone just got fed up and offed her, you know what I mean?
She was my aunt.
Heart of gold, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, whoops. It's a little kind of falling apart. But, would you mind autographing this for me?
Oh.
Is it like half a book? What's happening? What?
Now, Steele, you take the left flank. We're just gonna police the area east, into the sun. Get down!
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting this kind of, like, intense backstory for our character. Oh, my gosh. I don't recognize this yet. Let me know in the comments what movie or TV show this is from. Oh, is that Ghost Jimmy in the window? Oh, no. And he can turn him off with a remote? What is this? This music is making me very cautious. Like, it's so tense. And yeah, that's the closet where she died. Oh my gosh. And yeah, it was in her painting. That's like the similar, like she was looking in the closet as well. Oh my god. What is this thing? There's a face in it. Oh my gosh. That is so freaking scary. Oh my gosh. So cool. So well done though. Like, assuming that was all done practically given the time this came out. Like, that is terrifying. The page wipe dissolves are a bit dated, but moving on. That was so freaking creepy. Oh my gosh. What the frick is in the closet, man? Move out. Why are you still staying there? It's like I'm auditioning to be the next Ghostbuster. I'm gonna catch whatever is lurking in this thing on camera. Oh my gosh. With this like old military uniform on. Ooh, careful, sir. Those are some big moves. Triumphant finish. Oh my god.
Crazy, huh? Okay. Let's see. It's all right.
It's like, I'm not taking any chances. I've got, 9 cameras set up, lights, recording every little piece of this.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
I don't think it's gonna be like Monster on Command. Like, I don't think it's just gonna appear, because you want it to. Oh yeah, it happened at midnight last time. Yeah, and that's the clock that we saw in her painting as well.
What's going on? What?
Oh my god, this guy doesn't knock? Cheese and rice.
Should I,
Why don't we go downstairs to the dining room and eat that, all right?
That's all the cameras for, right?
Yeah, he's like, just ignore this giant setup I have with cameras pointing at a closet. Nothing to see here, buddy. Let's just get out of here.
Grab me.
Yeah, this is sounding a little bit like some of your novels. You sure you're just not imagining this?
Does this look like imagination?
Oh, it got him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no kidding. Cheese and rice. Yeah, that you can't deny that. Okay.
And I'll be sure to look for your wife on TV. What's that show called?
Resort.
Why is he stealing the telephone book?
Right. All right, I'll be sure to look for it.
Okay, weird. What's going on with this guy? Is he calling his wife to be like, hey, your ex-husband is losing his mind slowly?
Don't worry about anything, I guess. I'll just be sure to give you a call if something bad happens.
Thanks.
It does feel like a very realistic approach to like a haunted house. Like, this guy seems like a normal guy. Obviously has had some trauma in his past, but like, I feel like the way he's responding, I mean, personally I'd be out of there, but like, he's curious about this thing. He wants to find out more. Like, it does feel like a very realistic, bit of more of like a slow burn for a movie. But yeah, I'm curious to see where we're gonna go with all this.
Ben, don't be an idiot. We're out of their line of sight. You were the guy who heard something, right?
Does this guy have bones on his helmet? Oh my god. Oh, toys are moving on their own. I'm guessing this one was of his son's toys. What is this? Is he gonna start talking to the giant fish on the wall? Oh my god, its eyes moving. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh my god, no. Cheese and rice. It's alive. It's alive. Oh my. Oh, a trophy? Oh my god. Now you need to move for sure, buddy. The decor is coming alive. You gotta go. What the frick was that? No, thank you. Yep, time to leave, buddy. The axe is coming for you. Oh, ghost axe. Oh my god, that's terrifying. A sickle? Okay, we're running. We're running. The garden tools are attacking. Cheese and rice. Get out of there. He does seem like weirdly calm. He's like, oh, I'll just kill it. It's fine. Like, I'll just get my gun and shoot this fish that has somehow come back to life and is moving on its own. Oh, can it not make dying sounds? That's horrible. Cheese and rice. Yeah, the eyeball's moving on its own is super creepy. He's like, I'll just put a blanket over it. What the frick? I don't like this mirror shot because I always feel like something's gonna be, oh, there goes your drugs. Something's gonna be in the mirror when he closes it or the reflection. Ugh. They're just hanging there waiting for him. Oh my gosh. Sir, it's time to go.
Hi.
Not a ghost. Not a ghost. Don't shoot her.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you. What are you doing with that gun?
Oh, just chasing out a shovel and, you know, some gardening tools that are trying to kill me. No big deal.
Sandy.
Oh, it's not Sandy. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, ignore my previous comment. What the frick is this? So many things. Oh! Oh my gosh. Jeez, and that's terrifying. So well done though, and just like the different ways these creatures look. Did he really shoot her? Stop. No. Don't do that to me. We know he had called her and said she would come by, but clearly... Oh my god, if this guy just killed his wife. We're taking a dark, dark turn.
For a suicide attempt.
No, don't tell me he actually killed her. Grim. So grim. It wasn't her. He's gotta get out of this frickin' house. What is happening? Oh my god, this poor guy. You gotta run. They're coming for you. Should've listened to your aunt. This house is messing with you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that creature wearing her clothes with all that teeth and everything is so scary.
Yes, you can. Be my guest.
You men go ahead and take off. We got under control here.
It's like, oh, it turns out he's a famous writer. That's cool. We'll just let him off the hook.
Next door neighbor. Yeah, right. Beat it. But I was the one.
He's the one who called the cops in the first place.
Oh, no. Coffee'd be great.
Yeah.
Cup of coffee would be nice.
Is Instant okay?
Sure.
He's like shaking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's not really good at hiding the guilt. Also, that would be so terrifying if he thinks he actually just killed her. Like, what is going on? He needs to get out of this house.
My gun.
What about your gun? Is there something wrong, Mr. Coffee?
Zombie. Oh, does the zombie have it? Oh, shoot. Where'd she go? Yeah, like, call her or something. Like, figure out if the real version of her is actually alive. Like, what is going on? Oh my god, it's behind you with the gun. Cheese and rice. That's terrifying. Is he gonna record himself? Oh no, Roger. Oh! Oh my gosh. With the nails and the...
Roger, you'll never find him.
And that voice! Oh my god! Oh, that's horrible. It's taunting him now.
His house.
Cheese and rice. Oh my god. Yes, so creepy. The makeup, the prosthetics, everything. Oh! I wasn't expecting the creature to talk to him and taunt him, let alone. Oh my gosh. Oh! Well, that worked well. Decapitation. Oh my god, cheese and rice. Just a garbage bag with a head in it. Oh my god. It's like, I'll just bury this in the backyard. No one will know. Oh my gosh. That was a cool decapitation, though. You better hope Harold doesn't see you burying something in the backyard.
Did I scare you?
Is that his neighbor? These neighbors are out of control.
The plastic. A sapling?
A sapling, yes. It's an apricot tree.
Oh. I used to...
That's coming alive! Oh my gosh.
You don't think I'm imposing or anything.
Cheese and rice. He's like, I gotta bury this thing. Get out of here, lady.
If you need anything at all, just call, okay?
All right. Bye.
It's like, just let me bury this monster real quick, and then we'll get back to hanging out. Don't worry. I just gotta, you know, make sure this thing stays dead. He's losing it. He's losing his marbles. We've had like no music with lyrics throughout the entire movie, and in the past 2 minutes, they're picking it up. What is going on? All these body parts just buried. Oh! Somebody's dog got the hand. Oh! That's gonna put a... It's still moving too with the ring and everything.
This is my son Robert, and he really loves to play.
Oh, Robert. Oh, what is going on here?
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Let me just get this zombie hand off you real quick and we'll get back to business.
Roger.
Oh! That's gonna cause some issues. Like, let me just bite this thing. Oh my god. In the toilet! Yeah, right. There's no way that would flush. And I like that it's still moving and still fighting back. So funny.
You're such a good-looking, nice man. You know, Robert will just love you. I have a few things for you. Hold on.
No, I'm sorry.
I thought she was coming over because she was interested in Roger, not a babysitter. But here we go.
This one. Okay,
Tanya.
favorite Ted.
And she also just like met this guy. She's like, here, take my kid. Bye.
Only child and you abused her. I can never forgive you for that.
I can't hide the fact that I've been a male prostitute my entire life.
Oh my, what kind of shows are going on here? Oh my gosh. Oh. Honestly, yeah, I thought he would start writing about stuff that was going on in the house once that started happening, but he's obviously very focused on this idea with his experiences in Vietnam. But yeah, typically if it's like a haunted house story, as soon as they realize what's going on, that kind of becomes the subject matter for their book, but...
Robert!
Oh, that's gonna haunt my dreams for forever. What is this? Up the chimney. Oh my god. Bye, Robert. The big exaggerated eyes and the exaggerated teeth. So scary. Yeah, he's going with him. Oh! Cheese and rice. This house is horrible. You gotta get out of here, man. This kid is just like, what is happening? Oh my god, I can't look. They almost looks like Garbage Pail Kids, but like obviously a much darker version.
You ever seen one of these before?
Yeah, sure, every day. What is it?
It's a harpoon. Oh my.
He's probably gonna try and get away, so I want you to hold on very tight. You got that? Okay.
He's like, I instantly regret volunteering for this and saying I would help. It's like, get me out of here.
Make sure I'm out of the way before you shoot that thing.
You got it.
He's like so nervous and he's like, there's no way there's a raccoon in there. Aren't supposed to be a giant raccoon if there is. Like, what is going on? Oh my god, it is back. Oh my god, Harold, now's your chance. He's got the fire poker. Oh my god, this thing is so creepy. Yeah, it's like a skeleton. Oh, Harold, come on. With like leaves and stuff growing on it. Like, oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, he's attached.
Harold, what the hell?
Oh, okay. He's like, Harold, you had one job. Bye. It's like, this is not what I meant when I wanted to just be casual friends with my neighbor. Of course. Bye, Roger. Harold's like, I should have stayed home. Oh my gosh. Comedy of errors with these two. This looks like the Vietnam flashbacks we were having too. Can you reel them in? Oh my god. He's never making it out of there. Bye! Such a cool effect for the monster though. I really like, it's terrifying but like really well done. I can imagine if you would have watched this when it first came out, how scary that would have been. Yeah, I thought it looked like the Vietnam flashbacks. This is where the monster's been living? Okay. There has to be an easier way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Vengeance. That's a call for vengeance if I ever heard one. Yeah, there's just casually a door open with the light. What is this? Yep, back to the closet. Harold. Okay, well, I think we can safely say that the closet is clearly a portal of some kind. Less fun than Narnia, but still terrifying.
Wait, it's me!
Jack Daniels and the fire poker. Oh my god, is that Jimmy stuck in the mirror? Another portal? Oh, this house is insane. Bye! Oh! Oh my god, buddy. This is insane. This is definitely taking like haunted house movies to like a different level. Like there's so many, whatever tail this thing is attached to. So creepy. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, there's like 7 of them. Cheese and rice. Oh no! Really cool detail and stuff with like the different design of the hands and just this like panicked feeling.
Jimmy!
Oh gosh.
Jimmy!
That's such a cool shot, but so creepy. Yeah, just this one little square of light from the window. Oh, fun transition. It's reminded me a little bit of like Us, when he, or sorry, Get Out, when he goes like into that place when he's hypnotized.
Jimmy!
How terrifying that would be to just like propel yourself into this like endless nothingness, you know, especially with the monsters that just attacked you from that same place. Oh god, was that a bat? Oh my god, no thank you. It's a really cool scene, like a really cool setup, and yeah, if it was all done practically, I'm very curious. Oh my god. Get out of here. Oh, so gross. Well, there goes his gun. Oh! Oh my gosh. They're definitely saving like the more intense stuff for like the 3rd act, but yeah, I'm very curious to see where we're gonna go from here. I was wondering if that water was going to be connected into the pool because he was convinced that the last time he saw Jimmy was in the pool, and obviously with the bathroom and the water and everything like that, so... But he's, yeah, back in Vietnam, it looks like. Is that the guy that was like, I'll get you no matter what? That's kind of my guess. Yeah, these crazy underwater scenes. That's what I thought. It was connected to the pool. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. In its own weird way. Is this gonna have like a happy ending? Yeah, I'm very curious. He got his son back. Oh my gosh. Move immediately though. Like, please. Your chances are running out.
Sucker.
Oh my god.
Your fairy godmother.
It's the guy from Vietnam. In a terrifying ghost. Oh my god.
Tell me, Roger. Didn't you have the guts to do it?
I had to get help.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, now's your chance.
The muscles, the teeth, everything is so scary. Oh my god, that's so freaking creepy. Cheese and rice. You imagine opening your door and seeing that?
You're pissing me off, Roger.
Oh my gosh, so scary. And of course he looks like, obviously a skeleton, but he's dressed exactly like he was in Vietnam. He's like, hey, is this bathroom also a portal? Can I escape through here?
I've been waiting years for this, Roger.
Oh my god, it's so scary. Get out of there! Go, go, go! Also, is Harold just passed out this whole time? Doesn't he hear any of this? Like the tattered clothes, the helmet, everything's so creepy. The zombie soldier. Nightmare. Oh my god. Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh my gosh. I was curious how the flashbacks would like tie into present day. Like obviously we know we were seeing the flashbacks when he was writing his book about it, but you could just see his guts and everything. So freaking gross. Oh my god.
Roger. Can't and you never will.
Oh, that's a different approach. Okay. Oh my god. Charge the man. The ghost. The zombie. Whatever we got going on here. Oh, ripped his arm off. And now he's beating him with his own arm. Oh my god. So gross.
Come on, Roger. Is that all you can do, you wimp?
It's like, how dare you taunt me? Puts it back on. Oh, that cliff wasn't there before. Oh my god, what is happening? Such a cool shot. It's definitely reminded me of like Beetlejuice.
Buddy. Don't!
That's such a cool frame though. So creepy. Into the rocky cliffs below. Moral of the story, always wear a belt. You never know when you take out a zombie soldier. Okay.
Think you're funny, Roger?
And he's back. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Now I'm gonna kill your little boy.
God. What? What? Oh my god.
I'm warning you, I'll slit his throat!
You can't hurt me. Or my son.
Facing your fears. See you later. Oh! Stuck a grenade up his ribs. Bold move. How are you gonna get him, buddy? Oh, nice. Bye, Ben. You were the worst. Oh, thank God. I was like, please don't let the ending be secretly he killed his wife. Cheese and crackers.
Mommy!
Oh my gosh. A happy ending. I was not expecting this.
My baby.
Just a cute little family reunion. So that was my first time watching the 1985 film House. I really enjoyed it. Definitely a little bit of a slower burn. Most of the action takes place in the third act of this film, but still definitely worth the wait. So well done. So creepy. I couldn't imagine what it would have been like to see this in the theaters when it came out. Just terrifying. Definitely had its spooky moments, and I think we needed that, especially like I said, with it being a bit of a slower burn. You're building up to something, you want the payoff to be good, and it definitely was. This writer, we've seen that in other horror movies, people writing horror novels, as it sounds like that's what his book was about. They mentioned the name of the novel. Based on that title, I'm gonna guess it was a horror themed novel, and his publisher pressuring him to write more stuff. And this Vietnam connection, I wasn't really sure where we were going to go, but obviously at the end, we see Ben, this soldier that he was supposed to kill, who ends up getting, tortured. He's coming back for his revenge, basically, and is using Jimmy as a ploy to, make Roger pay for what he did. And it was just so creepy. That whole sequence with Ben at the end was terrifying. And yeah, like I said, I couldn't imagine what it would have been like to see this in theaters. And I love practical effects, so yeah, let me know in the comments if you know how they did any of that. I was trying to figure it out, and I didn't see anything that was super obvious. So like the hands and stuff, I feel like could have been, makeup, prosthetics, which looked so well done. Like there could have maybe been a few tweaks, but overall I think this didn't look super dated. I think the haircuts looked more dated than the, effects, which is rarely the case. Like that, even the zombie Ben, terrifying, like the detail that they put into it. And again, I don't mind waiting if it's worth it, if that's the big payoff that you get. And it would have been nice to have a couple scenes sprinkled throughout, but again, we have this big showdown at the end, and we're able to get Jimmy back. It was a happy ending for this movie, which I was not expecting at all. And the body count is basically 2 if you include his aunt, who definitely sounds like she was influenced by things happening in the house, who kills herself, and then zombie Ben, who's been dead for a while, presumably. So yeah, definitely not a high body count for a film. And like I said, like a happy ending, like the family reunites. The house is like up in flames behind him. I don't know how Harold got out. He was passed out drunk on the couch last time we saw him, but hey, I'm glad he made it out. And yeah, definitely not what I was expecting for an ending, and a relatively short timeline for the film. The whole thing takes place over a couple days, a week at most, basically, from when he moves in to, when this whole thing happens. One location, obviously the majority of it taking place in the house, different rooms, and the Vietnam flashbacks, but that's pretty much it. And I like when we have stories like that, because it just shows how compelling it can be. You don't need to have 500 locations and a huge cast to pull off a great story. If you have good material, you're not going to be thinking about okay, we've seen this room before. Like I like that they really made it feel also relatable. Like I said, I would have ran out of that house the first second I got, but Roger, being curious and setting up the cameras, wanting to try and take a picture of this thing and fighting back. And even at the end, when he fully, charges Ben and, kind of stands up for himself and faces his fear and says, "You can't hurt me." And I think that's what audiences like seeing. Of course, there's like the fear factor element to it, where you want that adrenaline rush of being scared, but it's nice to see the characters stand up for themselves. I'm assuming that house is just going to burn to the ground, and that's the end. Let me know if there are sequels. I can't imagine there would be, because yeah, the house was literally on fire because of zombie Ben's grenade up the chest. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think I should watch those, if there are sequels. But it would have to be a different house, I'm guessing, because yeah, this one seems to be very much gone. Definitely had some cheesy comedic moments, which I like. That's kind of my style of humor. So I like that those were in there, especially between Roger and Harold, the two of them trying to figure this out with the harpoon and kind of, figuring their way through all of this. And yeah, some definitely scary scenes, even with Robert almost being pulled up the chimney with these, childlike creatures. So scary. Zombie Ben terrifying. That first creature we see come out of the closet that looked like it had faces on it. It was so creepy. And again, even the arms, you don't need to see, we did see quite a bit of obviously the full creature and then zombie Ben, but like not every scene needs to have that. I don't know what the budget for this was, but I feel like they spent it wisely on the makeup, prosthetics, whatever they used, to move those creatures, because it definitely paid off. Like I said, other than the pacing being a bit slower, like this would still terrify people, watch today, and it came out, almost 20 years ago. The music was a bit all over the place for me, but I still really enjoyed it. A little cheesy because we had just instrumental background music, your usual tension building, and then a random song with lyrics would come up, and then another one would come up shortly after that, and even at the end credits they had like an outro song. So yeah, it was just kind of a mix that I didn't know that it really worked, but again, it didn't ruin it for me. I still really enjoyed it. And this connection to the paintings, I wasn't expecting that either, where we had the artist, this aunt was painting some things, and obviously the painting she drew, they mentioned right before she passed away, basically foreshadows, how she passes away, her looking into the closet. Obviously she knew something was going on with this house. I think it'd be hard not to. The clock, the rope, like all of those pieces on that painting, I thought were just so interesting, and again, to have that relate to what's happening. And we also have that scene where right when the garden tools are about to attack Roger, there's a painting where someone's being attacked by garden tools. So obviously I feel like that had happened to the aunt as well. If she is the one that drew that, that feels like feels too coincidental to have just a random painting of that, and obviously not experience that. And yeah, them, that decapitation scene with, I'm glad it definitely wasn't his wife, but that creature who looked like her, and just all the ways the house was playing with his mind, like so well done, so creepy. Definitely not your stereotypical haunted house movie in my opinion, but I think that's what makes it stand out. Like I would definitely rewatch this. So well done. The scene where he's climbing through the mirror and going into this like black nothingness, terrifying, and having that water connection to the pool, I thought was really cool. So yeah, a really interesting concept. I really liked it. Like I said, when we found out he was a writer, he was moving into this house, I thought he would switch gears into writing about his experiences and kind of this haunted house, story, especially given that he had written, it sounded like a horror novel before. I was like, oh, he's going to write about what's happening here, and maybe he will now, I don't know, but obviously his connection to Vietnam we needed throughout the story to understand what happened between him and Ben, to understand this, revenge story that was very important to the actual film. And the fact that his son has just been stuck in there, I don't know how long it's been since he went missing, but it's just been trapped in a cage, this whole time. I don't know if time works differently in this other world, but I really like sci-fi, so having this almost sci-fi element of this portal where it's not just a haunted house full of ghosts. We do see the ghost of his aunt once, and she gives him that warning right at the start of the film. It's like, get out of here, basically, like it knows everything about you. And then that was basically it. It's more creatures and monsters in this other world, and even that turns into Vietnam, but then that turns into something else. And again, reconnecting back to the house I thought was really cool, and using his own memories against him, basically, like using his experiences to fuel this whole revenge. I really thought that was a cool set, having, that shot of complete black, complete darkness, slowly lowering himself. That skull bat thing was so creepy, and just like the, isolation, the loneliness, helplessness, all of that you would feel as you're you can hear his son, in the background. So he's going to rescue him, but I thought that was just a really cool way to show that. And again, maybe it was for budget reasons. They didn't have the money to create a whole other set, but just the fact that, that nothingness is connected, and even the cliff scene at the end, with his house suddenly being on the edge of the cliff, definitely reminded me a little bit of Beetlejuice. But clearly, yeah, this house has a mind of its own, and there's things going on, and that makes me think, like, what other portals, we had the bathroom here, the closet, like what else is lurking out there, and these kind of ghosts of Vietnam coming back to get him. Terrifying. I thought it would be more like Ghosts of the House, which is more like the typical haunted house, like something bad happened in the house itself, it's coming to get you. This seems very personal and very related to the person that's living. We don't know what the aunt really experienced other than from her painting, but maybe it was something very personal to her that came back and, forced her to unalive herself. But yeah, a really cool story. and having Harold the neighbor there, and it kind of seems like a nosy neighbor, and then he ends up, you know, getting his help to try and kill this thing. And Tanya, who shows up with her son to be like, oh, babysit. I thought she wanted something maybe romantic from Roger, but just wanted a babysitter. And then we see that whole sequence with Robert and the chimney as well, and I think that was more to show that he was so afraid that, you know, he would lose another, it's not his son, but, you know, he's in charge of this kid, and I think that triggered a lot for him, the fact that he could possibly, you know, lose another kid. Overall, I really enjoyed it. Super well done with the prosthetic, the makeup, everything like that I thought was terrifying. I couldn't imagine what it would have been like, to see this when it first came out. So creepy. Let me know if there are sequels, if you think I should watch those. But yeah, I would definitely rewatch this. Really well done in my opinion. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Well, that's a terrifying painting. Okay, yeah, I'm curious to see what happened to his son, if the FBI is involved then. Why does he just have a harpoon lying around? Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna be like Monster on Command. Like, I don't think it's just gonna appear, you know. Why is he stealing the telephone book? Oh, can it not make dying sounds? Like the tattered clothes, the helmet, everything's